All right, so we're going to finish up and continue with the stationary Tai Chi Qigong. And again, the Tai Chi Qigong movements are based on the principles of Tai Chi, uh, help to open up the body and get it ready for the movements of the Qi. An important, how should I say, an important method to practice. The movements are simple, not too hard to do. But there are some details, and as I said, you have to make sure that you incorporate the legs, the bending of the knees. Now, if that bothers your patient, they don't have to do that. As I said, they can also do it sitting in a chair, but you use the same idea, pushing into the ground to power the movement. All right, so we're going to move on to some of the later techniques. Next one is the lion rotates the ball. So imagine there's a big ball here. You're going to use your hand to move the ball around. As this one finishes, the other one follows. Now, try not to do it like this, okay? The hands are moving, but nothing else is moving. The whole body has to turn, okay? As this finishes one circle, the next one begins, okay? So turn it kind of sideways a little more so you can see. So complete one circle, and as it finishes, start your second. The two hands are moving at the same time. So as this one finishes, this one starts. This one finishes, this one starts. So you'll notice that my body is turning all the way around each time as I do the movement. Important, however, try not to move your hips, okay? And people ask me, well, then how do you move? Won't it be stiff? No, you're folding your quad. So your quad is your thigh's inner fold. I close one side, I open the other side. I close one side and I open the other side. So that my hips don't move, but they open and close. That's how I generate the movement for this particular technique. Okay. Again, I really like this. It engages the, as I said, the whole body as you're moving. All right. Now it has the opposite movement. This one is somewhat simpler. This is left and right to open the mouth. So the hands go out to the side. As this one comes in, this one comes forward. Okay. So you notice as I'm standing here, my body turns each time. Okay. So you can see the emblem here. And then now you see my back. Okay. So the whole body must rotate and turn. When this hand finishes, the other one must follow. Focus your eye on your fingers. Again, the focusing helps to focus the mind, concentrate your energy, your movement all together at the same time. And again, breathing in now, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. time as left and right to open the mountain. The last technique is a Tai Chi movement. This is the movement white crane spreading its wings. Now again, you're facing forward. This is my right hand. I bring my left hand across, so it's like this. Okay. This hand's going to drop inside my left hand as the right hand rotates and turns outward. This hand should be about the height of your forehead. Okay. And now to get to the next move, just relax, let the arms drop. Bring the hands back together again. Okay. Again, drop the right hand, left hand comes up. Now, try not to move from your elbow. So do not do it like this and then like that, okay? The movement is as if the arm is a completely one piece. Kind of like a very big arc. Okay? But do not use your elbow or shoulder. The body turns. As this hand presses down, this hand pushes up. And here you hollow the chest, round the back, sink into the ground. As the hand drops, you push off the ground here. Arm comes up. Then here, as it falls, your whole body sinks. So again, you're trying to use what I call the ground force. And we'll do it 2 more times. Again, close, open. All right, now I'm going to do the left side, okay? So now the left hand is on top, the right hand is on the bottom. Again, this hand falls inside as this hand rotates, pushes outward. And then relax, let the arm fall. Return to the closed position and open again. The pushing up should be gentle and light and without becoming rigid. So try and feel the ground force pushing your arm up. All right, good. And that completes the stationary Tai Chi Qigong. So there are 12 basic movements here. So you begin with stand still to regulate your breathing, which is basically standing still. The second one is softening of, oh, I didn't do that. The softening of the body. So the big python softens the body. You relax, push up from your feet and allow the body to kind of wiggle back and forth. Okay. So that's the yang style way of practicing. If we want to do it, adding some Chen style, you can. So you add your arms too. And you notice my whole body is rocking back and forth. You push up from the ground, so the hands come up, relax, bending your knees. Push up, everything comes up, goes out, relax. Push up, the body ripples, the energy goes up from the bottom of your feet all the way out to your fingertips. So when you do this, you try and feel every joint expand, and send the energy to the next part of your body. So I can feel it go all the way out to my fingertips at the end. Okay, so that's Big Python softens his body. Then after that is beginning Tai Chi or raise Chi the Dante. Next, open the chest to cleanse the body. After that, you follow with pour Chi into the Bai Hui. Next is settle the wrist to push the palms. Two hands pushing the mountain. Bring it in. Big bear swims in the ocean. Bring it back. Eagle seeks its prey. Lion rotates the ball. And then left and right to open the mountain. And then finally, white crane spreads its wings. So that's all 12 movements. Now, I did 6 to 9 repetitions of each. You can actually do it like Tai Chi in one, either doing it once or twice. So here's one way to do it. So you stand still first, okay? Relax the body. As your hands come back, beginning Tai Chi, come back, up, reach out, push down. Hollow the chest, round the back, breathe in. Reverse, breathe out, send Chi to the Bai Hui. Come back up, settle the wrist to push the palms. Left and right to push the mountain. Big bear swims in the ocean. Lion rotates the ball. Left and right to open the mountain. White crane spreads its wings. And Tai Chi. So that way you could do it like a Tai Chi form, link the movements continuously, and do it as the entire form. Or you can do it individually, each of the individual parts. So again, that was for the purpose of feeling your Chi, I think is the most important. Generally, this set of Qigong exercises is good for almost anyone. I'm going to show you some additional movements. These are actually from Chen style, but they're what we call Feng Song Gong, ways to help someone feel the Qi. So you start with your hands at your side. Imagine you're holding a cylinder here. Lift the cylinder. Think about pouring the Qi into your hand. Now, as you do this, I shift my weight all the way to this side and sink. Sink. So when you sink, you can bend both knees slightly and see if you can feel the energy moving from palm to palm. So this is called Dao Qi, pouring your Qi. Now from here, separate the hands. The two palms are facing the ground. Push down, bring the other one up. Imagine it's a scale. This side gets heavy, the other side gets light. Again, you can feel the chi moving through your hands. So my teacher created this set of Qigong movements to help students feel Qi. Meaning the Qi is there, but you need some mechanism to help you feel it. Okay, next. Draw Qi to the Dantian. So the Dantian, again, is your core area. Draw the Qi around you, bring it to the back of your hand. See if you can feel it as your hands approach each other. And then remove the other hand, reach out, draw the Qi toward yourself. So think about being in a swimming pool and you're going to splash yourself with the energy. And now reach out with both hands. Again, draw the Qi toward the core. And then let your hands go around your waist. Okay. Draw it in. Then reach back out. Again, draw in. So use your intention, reach out as far as you can. Draw everything in from far away to you. Again, to make it more effective, remember it goes out, your knees bend. As the hands come up, my body straightens. And as it straightens, you'll feel the hands come back by themselves. Again, try and activate the legs, use the ground force. So these are called draw Qi to the Dantian. From the same position, don't move. Bring your hands up and now circle. So this is Mo Pan Gong. Again, try and see if you can feel the Qi between your fingers as you're moving. So this activates the Dai Mai. The Dai Mai, of course, is your belt meridian. As you feed the belt meridian, you also energize your kidneys at the same time. So this is good for your immune system. So good for almost anybody, as well as in increasing your longevity. Okay, so your kidneys store your original Jing. This helps to put energy back in there as you're using it up. And now reverse the direction. Make sure you go both ways each time. So I do have some data, but it's very minimal. I've had 3 students who've had cancer. Practicing the Mo Pan Gong as long as some of the Qigong I've been teaching you, um, they're able to extend their lives. Their cancer went into remission. One of my students is in 4th stage. She's been there for 20 years now. So, if you ask me, is that proof that the Qigong works? At least for those 3 people. So I'm very encouraged. Again, a simple exercise utilizing Qigong and Tai Chi principles. So also now in doing this, I'm shifting my weight right, shifting my weight left. So I'm not just standing here moving my arms, my weight is shifting from side to side so that the Qi empties and fills from leg to leg. And so the Qi goes back and forth between the 2 legs as the upper part is moving. All right, and relax. So those are 3 Fang Shen Gong exercises that you can do. One is Dao Qi, pouring the Qi that we just did. Okay. The other one is drawing Qi to the Dantian. So you can do it 1 hand or 2 hands, either way. And then this one that we just did is the Mo Pan Gong. Now, for people who have like shoulder impingement, kind of unable to move smoothly, we have a couple of Chansugong exercises that you can do for the upper body. And of course, we did the shoulder rolls, but you can also do shoulder circles. So the arm comes in and you let it go out, and now watch the arm slowly rotates. It finishes rotating and comes back again. So here you see simple exercise that loosens up the shoulder, elbows, wrists, even fingers. And now the other side. So you can do it 1 arm at a time. Again, this exercise can be adapted for wheelchair. Important feature is what? The shoulder rotates, elbow rotates, arm rotates, fingers rotate, palm rotates. You move over a little bit so you can see. And now you can just do this standing up. So relax the other arm. So again, these are Chansugong exercises, the silk reeling. These are the twisting and turning parts of the Chansugong. Silk reeling exercises, there are actually quite a bit. There are 36 just joint turnings. And then there are another 36 arm and body movements. But we're just doing a few of them for this class. Too many to actually do in one session. So now a little bit harder is rotating first both arms. That's probably the easier one. So the arms turn and they rotate. And then the arms turn and rotate. You can do it one arm at a time. So this is rotating from the elbow now. Earlier we did the shoulder. This is elbow. So again, this is elbow, reverse. Now, somewhat more difficult is rotating them together. And you notice that I'm rotating wrists, elbow, and shoulders. And to some extent, a little bit of my waist. And then again, repeating it, going the opposite way. So again, in Qigong movements, if you teach one set, make sure you teach both sides or both directions, okay? All right, and relax. All right, so those are some of the Tai Chi Qigong movements and silk reeling exercises that are good for general health and can be applied for different problems, different illnesses and sicknesses, depending on what you need. But they work the whole body, which is why they are quite excellent, because there's a pain in any part of the body, we can find an exercise for. And why is there pain? Pain is because there's blockage. The silk reeling exercise is designed to what? Break up those blockages, help the blood and the qi to flow smoothly. So the silk reeling exercise is actually quite important to the general health of the body. Okay, I'm going to now move on to talk a little bit about Sun style Tai Chi. Sun style Tai Chi, historically, is the last style of Tai Chi that was invented. So why is this important? So if you look historically, Tai Chi began with Chen style. Chen style has big movements, a lot of energy releasing. Okay. And then it evolved from Chen style to Yang style, which still has big movements, but much softer. And actually, they do have some um, external practice, but by the time you get to Yang style, the external practice becomes less and less apparent. And nowadays, most teachers don't teach the external part. In Chen style, you go and look at it, it has set one, set two. Set one is more soft and hard. Set two is more hard than soft. So it had external development, external power release. You get to Wu style and the Hao style, there's almost no more practice of external at all. It's all becomes the circles are smaller, the stances are higher. Okay, so it makes chi easier to move. By the time you get to Sun style, there is no posture. You're just standing up. The practice becomes entirely internal. So Sun Lutong said in his book that the practice of Sun style does everything. It can be applied martial art wise, it can be performed, and it can be practiced purely as a health practice. And as I said, Dr. Paul Lam, through his studies, have shown that to be true. And so he has documented proof of that. And as I said, currently accepted by CDC, is taught in uh, almost all senior centers in the Bay Area. So very popular. So I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the aspects of Sun that you can teach, and then we're going to put some of these movements together that you can teach a short form. How short? 6 moves. That's all. Not very much. And the point is, it's not about how much, it's about how well you do it. So if you don't even want to teach the form, we're going to do what we call single form practice first. You practice just one aspect of the form, and you do that by itself. And for older students and older patients, generally that's good just to get them moving. So that's one of the good things about Tai Chi because it's gentle on the body. You can get back into fitness through Tai Chi very quickly because it gently moves your body to fitness without having to put stress on the body or the mind. All right, so we're going to begin with beginning Tai Chi. And as I said, there are many different ways to do that. The first movement of Tai Chi contains all the major energies of Tai Chi in it. But most people don't realize that and just raise their hands up and drop it down. That's only two energies. The up, which is the peng, the down is the lu or the roll back energy. But there's actually all different energies inside of the beginning Tai Chi movement. So we're going to practice a version of it. Okay, this is the one I like to teach. So you can rotate your hands inward. You raise it up, but it's the backs of your hands that are facing each other. Bring it up to the height of your forehead. Now relax. As your hands come together, you notice they're forming a ball. So try and feel that ball. Roll the ball towards you. Gently push it away from you. Roll the ball back. Fingers face each other. Push the ball down. Separate your hands at the bottom. Can you feel the chi? Okay. So you notice this is a good way of doing beginning Tai Chi to help you feel the energy of the chi. So here, try and feel it. Should feel almost tangible, like there's a ball here. Roll it towards you. Push it away. Fingers face each other. Imagine a ball here. Push the ball down. Again, raise slowly. Now engaging your legs. As we rotate the palms, I'm going to sink. And now push up from the ground, raising the hands. Can't go any further. Relax your knees as you try to feel the ball. Straighten your knees, try and feel the top. Relax your knees, roll the ball in towards you. Straighten your knees, pushing it away. Roll it back in. Relax, push it down. One more time. Beginning Tai Chi. All right, very good. So that's beginning Tai Chi. How many different types of energy does it have? Okay, so it has Peng, right? Peng to expand, Lü to contract, expand again, rolling back, pushing forward, and actually pushing in several different directions at once. So that one movement contains all the energies of Peng Lu Ji An, which are the four of the eight basic energies found in Tai Chi, the most common ones. The other ones are Chai Le Jiu Kou. You find them mostly in Chen style, and those are for more application, pulling down, splitting, elbow stroke, and shoulder stroke. Okay, so those energies we won't be needing, so we just use these four basic ones, and they're quite sufficient. So that is the first movement. We're going to practice another movement of Sun style, and you're going to start with your right foot forward, right hand, left hand touching the top. Okay, so you circle forward, coming back, send the hand forward, and now the hand is on the wrist. Roll back, pushing forward. Okay? And then after that, push down. So push down. So this is practice Peng Lu Jian. This movement also has all four of the basic energies of Tai Chi. So come back, push down. Slowly come back up and repeat. So you notice it comes back and watch it roll. It comes forward, comes back, completing the circle, and now the two hands are behind and next to each other. Push forward. So that's a forward push, and now a downward push. So in Tai Chi, the movement on has two directions. One is forward, one is back. So this has a forward on motion, yeah? And then here is an on going down. So this is tucking the robe. Lan Jia Yi. Mhm. But sometimes I don't push down, that's up to you. But at least you push forward, okay, and then push down. Okay, let's do the left side. Left side, the same thing. Start with your hand on top, touch and turn. So circle back, and you notice my hand rotates around my wrist and repositions itself each time.
Xiu Fang, it's about time to give another 10 minutes break.
Okay. All right, so we'll take a break here. So that completes the tucking of the robe. Again, if there are any questions on the techniques, please hold them for the end and we will try and answer them. So we'll take a break here. Thank you.